For the first time in the history of NFR, we're going to be going through our top 10 worst songs of the year. And 2024 was definitely a year marked by greatness, but also some really, really bad music. And we're going to be going through all of those. So let us know in the comments, what do you think is the worst song of the year? And smash that subscribe button because we're doing more lists like this on a regular basis. But Ant, let's get into this,
Let's
bro.
do it.
And something I want to say, let's save our dishonorable mentions right before we go to the number one spot, because I saw that as a little criticism. It could be better to not spoil the list. Because by not mentioning it at the beginning, you can kind of like save the mystique of it all. But
but listen, I guess honestly, I didn't bring in any dishonorable.
No, you don't have any? I'm sure some will come to mind.
Maybe some on your list that I'm thinking about that didn't make my list, but man, my top 10 is concrete.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what was the treatment? What did you do?
Bro, it's so simple, bro. It's literally like the worst songs I've listened to, and they're tracks where I feel tortured to listen to them.
I said this in an episode where we did popular songs we hate. If you want to be bad, you could stay in the corner, just don't come into my environment. Don't come fuck around in my world. These songs fucked around in my world. I have some that didn't, but I have some that gained extra points because they decided to come fuck around here, and I don't like that. I am not a fan.
Can't burst the bubble.
You cannot burst my bubble. But when the big majors want to burst my bubble with all of these crazy fucking, hit singles, quote unquote, that are absolute dog shit, I get a bit frustrated. So I think that added some points here. How about you? Did popularity have any sort of doing when it came to this list?
Well, I mean, maybe. Like, obviously, there's a lot of popular songs, like a Carnival from this year, that I didn't include, but that are really not it. But for me, it was almost to a point where if it's my favorite artist that's making such an ass song, it's going to affect me a little bit more. Like, it's going to, like, insult me on a personal level almost. So,
and you know what? With this list, it's like you could obviously be objective with it. Like, production could be bad or the writing could be absolutely out of whack. But there's a personal bias here. Like, I have a personal, I would say, vendetta against these songs.
Yeah.
That's the way that I kind of feel about them. But like you said, some of my favorite artists of the year and some of my most listened to artists of the year have made this list.
All right, let's get started, man.
Number 10, what do you have?
Number 10 is going to be Husband by Kanye West.
Oh, it almost made it. I have Thick of It by KSI.
Wow, okay.
He made it. I did it. I had to do it. Because again, he bursted my bubble. From the king to the crown. I don't know, bro. I don't know what to get out of this song. I'm not sure. And I said this, and I tried to explain it in the previous episode that we did with the popular songs that we dislike. People were trying to convince me in 2021, 2022, especially around that COVID area, that KSI was capable of making tolerable rap music. And I used to see him all over people's Spotify raps, and I'm like, okay. And not for me, but it's understandable. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do, bro?
Yeah.
This is like prime YouTuber turned rapper bait, bro. I can't escape it. It's the most meme song of the year for a good reason. And honestly, good for him. Because if you guys have been watching KSI for a long time, you guys know that, like, not him making fun of himself, but he always plays into his own lore. And that was, I guarantee the play with this entire fucking record was him playing into it and getting it onto the Billboard and being like, haha, I peaked at number 86.
But he seemed genuinely insulted by the criticisms. Like, maybe he give a fuck. No, because he's made serious. Like, he has. It's not like you're talking about a Jake Paul. Like, KSI has a serious career, you could argue, as a recording artist, because he has multiple albums. He has songs with 21 Savage, with Future. He literally has gone on tour as a recording artist. Like, I don't think all of his music is meant to be taken as a joke.
Yes, I understand.
You get what I'm saying?
You're right. Maybe it's not like comedic rap. Well, it wasn't. I don't think that was the approach because Trippie Redd's on the song. But by the way, did Trippie Redd make anything as far as this top 10 goes?
Oh, yeah, on Thick of It. I have Thick of It on my list.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, it's just higher up. That's all.
But honestly, like, the reason why it's not higher up for me is because, like, I have worse, like, lyricism and I have really bad and corny writing throughout this.
Interesting. Okay, for me, I kind of looked at it as from a full package standpoint. And speaking of that, Husband, listen, I knew one song at least from the Vultures era had to make this list.
Was this the one you chose?
I know a lot of people would say Bomb, but that being said, after Miles hopped on the remix and gave us a generational verse, I'm like, this is greatness now.
You know what?
He fixed it.
And
Miles saved it.
The beat's hard as fuck. I don't care what anyone tells me. The beat's hard.
Yeah, it is, bro.
Yeah, the beat's hard. And it's literally like, it's Kanye's daughter on it.
That's it.
You can't look at that.
Two kids, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
So what do you want to do? But yeah, Husband, I mean, it's a little over 2 minutes of a depressed Kanye singing about, wanting to bring his woman back and how all she needs is him as his husband. And presumably it's about Kim K, but who really cares? If Kanye's singing isn't horrible enough, though, you're getting a super one-dimensional, painfully boring one-note beat that is so minimalistic and just completely flat. And then you have Kanye starting to sing about rubbing his girl. That's where I had to check out, bro. That was it. Where he's like,
you hit the checkout.
Let him touch you, let him rub you, let him hug you. I'm like, no,
yeah,
I'm punching out.
I went back to the song for it. And you know what? I'm like, is this really going to make it? Am I really going to do this? But I feel like it's not there. It barely
literally
made it.
Shoved it down our throats. Like, pause. After you go into
and out of context, do your thing,
bro. After you go to this song to Lifestyle, he shoved the verse at the end of the song again. So you couldn't escape it on that album.
No, you couldn't. Do you think that this is going to be the song that defines the Vultures era?
I hope not, bro. I want to just forget this. Hopefully he deletes it off of the track list and the whole album for that matter.
It's low-key probably getting streams at this point. So
yeah, man. All right, number 9, I have Whiskey Whiskey by Moneybagg Yo and Morgan Wallen.
This is where I'm going to have Mamushi by Megan Thee Stallion and Yuki.
Yeah.
I spoke to you about this one. Again, couldn't escape it. It was just like a goblin. It was just like standing there in my closet for the entire fucking year. Or should I say probably since the summer. Can't escape it. I'm not trying to fucking hear Megan Thee Stallion rap in Japanese, bro. It's not happening. It's genuinely not happening, bro. And when you kind of dissect the lyrics, like, okay, is there anything in this? No, bro. It's her basically saying, we make money, we are stars. What the fuck am I listening to? This is just fucking bait. This is stream bait. No way. I can't buy into this. What do you want me to do? You want me to buy into like I don't know, kind of Japanese-esque production, like hip-hop production? Like, what the fuck am I getting out of this?
Hey, Japanese jazz production, though, is hard, you know what I mean?
But it's not the point of it being Japanese or not. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
The point is that Megan Thee Stallion made a cash play here. She made a fucking crazy cash play. Fine, if it's quality, do it. I don't care. But, like, no way, bro. And I said this before, I'm not trying to hear Megan Thee Stallion fucking rap in Japanese. But all right, go on to this. Morgan Wallen and Moneybagg Yo.
Absolutely.
So they didn't stop at Lil Durk. They said, okay, let's run it back.
They said, let's keep fucking going. Like, this reeks of just like a desperate crossover attempt at a hit. And this is like 40 old men in a boardroom type beat. You know what I mean? Like conquering something. Yes, this is going to give us some money here. Morgan Wallen's #1 in the country charts and Moneybagg Yo is...
Dirk did so well there. Time to get Moneybagg Yo. You'll do it.
We're bringing all the rappers and just put them in with Luke Bryan and all these guys. Oh, yeah. We're going to get a quota this time. Oh, fuck, yeah.
Board members are going to be happy with the quarterlies. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, shit. But yeah, listen, this was a collab I was not expecting to hear. And you have Morgan Wallen not only singing on the chorus, singing about whiskey going away, but he's also rapping. He said, fuck it, I'm going to become a rapper on this one. He's going to spit some bars, bro. Like just some of the worst rapping that you can ever hear.
Can we get Morgan rapping on this one? It's gonna go crazy.
Bro, Moneybagg Yo has bars like, country motherfucker, I say what's up, she say howdy. Like, it's so forced, bro. That's why I hate this song, is that it's like if Morgan Wallen was not forcefully put onto this track, he would not be spitting those bars. And like, the transitions from Moneybagg Yo's vocals to Morgan Wallen's are so abrupt. Like, it's just, it literally, this song sounds like a weird fan-made mashup of a Moneybagg Yo song and a Morgan Wallen song.
It's like someone posted this up on X to get views type shit.
Yeah, no, it's awful.
W.
Absolutely awful. But your number 9 was?
Mamushi.
All right, let's keep on going. Number 8, I have Think You the Shit Fart by Ice Spice here.
Oh, okay, listen, I was going to bring that in. I spoke about it, okay? That would probably make my list, but I brought in Give Me a Light. I think it pisses me off more, bro. I'm going to be honest with you.
Really?
The reason why I brought this in, this is the worst interpolation of the year. I didn't need...
There's a worse one. I'm going to get to it later.
Oh, yeah, there's a worse one.
You'll see.
Oh, maybe you're right. Yeah, I have it too. Because, this is one of the worst, bro. I did not need Ice Spice to do a Sean Paul impersonation or try to do her best, and like she's trying for it. She's trying to do the accent and everything. I'm like, no, you could interpolate the lyrics. Don't fucking go in with the Sean Paul accent.
Stick to the Bronx drill.
What's going on here? Okay, no, maybe you want to sample the song. You could do it. I need Ice Spice doing a fucking Jamaican accent, bro, for me on this beat. No way, bro. It is the worst interpolation of the year, next to another one that I'm going to mention as well towards the end of this, but I had to bring this in. But Thank You the Shit is obviously up there as well. I'll put a little asterisk for you guys right here.
Yeah, so Thank You the Shit, Fart by Ice Spice. I fucking love that, like, she literally opens this song by saying, what the fuck I'ma say in the intro? You want me to say something so bad? As if she gave any of the lyrics on this song any thought at all. She's thinking about what should I say on the intro. That made me burst out laughing. Apart from that, I mean, I literally thought that this was going to be a joke when she put out the snippet. I didn't think it was going to actually materialize into a real song.
Do you think they went too far? Do you think they went too far with the fuckery?
Did they, bro? This song got streams. It got plays.
Yeah,
it
but
worked.
like, there's a place where you can't return. Like, how do you return from that?
I don't know, bro.
A Boy's a Liar Part 2, at least, like, people enjoyed that musically. I did, as well. But with this, it's like, you know what they're trying to do.
I know.
This is gimmick rap at its finest.
The reverb on the song is horrible. The gra and the fucking like ad-libs are excessive. It's literally like fucking just, funneling shit into your ears. No pun intended, bro. That's what it feels like. Listen, it's literally Thank You the Shit Fart, bro. What's next? Thank You the Shit Fart 2? Diarrhea edition? Like, where do you go from here?
Yeah, where do you bring in the poop bars?
Yeah, where does
people
that
get
go?
roasted for poop bars, but she made a poop song.
Yeah, you can't name a song after a fart and then expect me to take you seriously about, like, you bragging about your bankroll and all that kind of shit. Like, what are we doing here, bro?
All right.
Number 8, Ice Spice. Number 7, this is where I'm going to have No More by MGK and Trippie Redd.
This is where I'm going to have Nada by G-Eazy, bro. This is where I'm going to put it. Just recently released. Man, so the way that I kind of feel about this, it feels like a nightmare walking through, like, Target, bro. It feels like one of those songs, bro. It feels like Target is all fucking dimly lit in the middle of a fever dream and you're walking through and you just see these weird people around you and you have Nada playing in the background. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God, bro. And honestly, like, I get it. I understand why G-Eazy's music works. I think he does have decent records in his discography. We don't cover much of his catalog. It's not our cup of tea, but, bro, come on. Let's be fucking real here, bro. There's only so much you could bullshit like your listenership. This is like pure fucking bait to the point where it's like, I wear Prada, Balenciaga. It's like, bro, are you trying to serenade to me? Like, what's
like
what?
Blah 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 blah.
And then you continue blah 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 blah. No, she can't tell me nada, bro. What the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah, I have this higher up as well.
My God.
It's going to be fun to get
Too much filler? Now she got a lisp? Okay. Sick. What they put in the Kaza, that's a cold potion. It's a cold potion, he says. You can't get this. It was really only one mate. That's what he says. Jacket fresh off the YSL runway. I don't know, bro. I'm not sure. I don't know, like, how you could possibly be an A&R, a manager, or a record label exec and say, like, yeah, we're going to push this one. I think it's going to have some serious steam on TikTok. Yeah, because we're going to clip this one up. We're going to get it going.
Oh, let's bring G-Eazy back to the glory days of the party anthems. Yeah! That's when he was on top of the world.
All the house parties in San Francisco are going to love this one. Tumblr's going to eat this one up.
Get some hyphy Bay Area sounds and it's off. The bets are all off now.
Kendrick did it. Kendrick brought back the sound this year. We could do it.
Let's hop on the fucking hype train right now. Oh, fuck. But yeah, number 7 for me, No More by MGK and Trippie Redd. Name a better duo than MGK and Trippie Redd, bro. I'll wait. Just fucking do it. Rip a duo that's better. Yeah, listen, when it came to the Genre Sad Boy album, there were worse songs on the album that I could have picked, but they weren't actually like rap songs, so I had to choose one of the rap-leaning ones. And
that's why I didn't include anything from this album.
But
because I didn't feel like there was anything that was worse than like the last 3 or 4 that I mentioned.
No, this is bad, bro. This is an emo rap track that just feels super artificial. You have MGK starting his verse with, I don't make friends no more. I don't take Xans no more. While hitting us with like this forcefully sad emotion in his voice, and then has bars like, that don't make any sense. I hate that I grew up sad as a kid. Then I grew up and got sadder again. The guy's creating words, bro. got sadder again. Trippie Redd has just this very repetitive rhyme scheme on the song too, where he just repeats "no more" as the end rhyme.
It's kind of crazy that he feels filler to this album,
bro. This song just feels tone deaf, bro. It feels like an unintentional parody of like an emo rap track where you're trying to evoke like genuine like depressing emotion.
It feels like mockery. It
feels like mockery, yes.
And that was the problem with the whole project, anyways, I could go into a conversation about that album.
Yeah. But all right, number 6 for me, "Thick of It" by KSI featuring
That's where you put it.
That's where
I put Jail Part 1 by Lil Dicky.
Yeah, I had that's a dishonorable mention for me.
I just think it's like some of the worst writing I've heard all year. You know what's funny though is that like there's a cohesiveness to the writing and the concept.
There is.
I don't even think I'm allowed to speak about the concept on YouTube, bro. Low key, it makes you so uncomfortable and it's awful. This song it's really one of the worst written songs all year. As far as content matter goes and making you feel uncomfortable and like trying to get shock value, it's horrible, bro. And this is the worst part. Do you want to read what the description is in the Genius annotation? Because usually it's like the labels or managers that write this up. The song appeared as the introduction to Dave's Season 1 finale, Episode 10, a song written by Lil Dicky that communicates his views on the criminal justice system in America with an innovative approach through the lens of privileged perspective to expose the flaws. Are you guys trying to convince me that this is like a politically sound song? What the fuck's going on? Guys, I'm telling you, not only that, but this song is painfully long, but there's 10 verses. This song has 10 verses.
And it's a part 1 of 2, I believe.
It's a part 1. No, get the fuck out of here.
You know, I think the biggest problem with that song is that like the whole aim is for it to be funny, and it's not. Like maybe you'll get a chuckle or two towards the end, but yeah, it fails in every way. But let me talk about "Thick of It" by KSI. You have these generic cheap guitar strings in the beat that sound like they're ripped off of a Hannah Montana song. That's really what the production sounds like, just cheap trap drums to complement those strings as well. And I mean, how can you start a verse with "from the screen to the ring to the pen to the king, where's my crown, that's my bling," and expect people not to clown that, bro? Like it's so over the top.
Do you think it's the most like coined lyric of the year, low key?
It's up there, bro.
It's for sure up there.
It's definitely up there. Obviously, like whatever, it's aimed at like kids and people that buy into like his lunch leaves and all that shit. Like it was obviously a play for that. Like the song feels like a commercial, right? And his singing when he says, "This is how the story goes," like just awful melodies throughout it. Trippie Redd sounding whinier than ever, and like the song got flamed so bad that Trippie Redd went on to say that like he was held hostage during the recording of it.
It was a bad PR.
That was the damage control.
Trippie didn't make some great career choices this year.
No, definitely not. But yeah, "Thick of It," you guys know what it is. Let's go into the top 5.
Wait, can I go through some lyrics of Jail Part 1?
Sure. Are you allowed to? Will YouTube fucking shut us down? That's the question.
All right, fuck it, we ball. The crowd seemed to fuck with me, and I like them too. Ordinarily, I might joke around on stage. Funny motherfucker, classic clown. 12th grade. Sometimes I might overstep my boundaries, do some weird shit, believe in the art of the joke. In this case, I was like, "Hey, y'all a great crowd. So as a reward, do you want to see my dick?" Yeah. Crowd went wild, so now I'm kind of torn. Mid-show, soft dick is my worst soft dick. I'm a moron. Show your dick, bro. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, no, it's a bad trip.
I'm like, I can't. But what about the nuts? People erupt, whipped out the nuts. Cheers, bro. What the fuck is this? Anyways, I felt like I needed to explain to you guys my pick a bit further, bro. That's some crazy shit.
All right, into the glorious top 5 here. This is where shit gets serious.
What do you got?
Number 5 is going to be "Nada" by G-Eazy.
Number 5, "Big Dog Shit" by Lil Mabu and Lil RT. Oh, no way.
Let me talk about Nada since you went into it. So, yeah, bro, G-Eazy said, "Fuck it." He said, "I'm going to become a frat rapper one more time. Let me give it one more go around." Yeah, just going one more time. We're gonna fucking go crazy with this one.
They got the email in the morning. Oh my god, this is genius.
But yeah, he's returning to like that West Coast bouncy production that he's rapped over, 10 years ago, back in the heyday of his career. And you just have some of the worst lyrics of the year, like, "If she ain't a gawk goddess, I'll turn down head." And this time, G-Eazy isn't rapping about smashing your girl. He's rapping about smashing a New York 9 on 10. And it's awful lyricism, bro. It's a lazy attempt at a party anthem, and like it's G-Eazy like going into like this comfortable bag, but like just being too comfortable. If G-Eazy, like this reminded me of also like a Macklemore song in terms of just like delivery and the playfulness of it. If G-Eazy and Macklemore made a collab album, the world would be a scary place, bro. It would be a fucking scary place.
That would be a crazy soundtrack.
Imagine that.
Imagine the lore. If we put that up on our X, bro, I think it'd get like more impressions than maybe like a new like Cardi album.
Yeah, low key.
Maybe.
Low key.
Maybe.
But yeah, that was nada.
Big dog shit. Lil Maboo and Lil RT. This song is big dog shit. And there's no escaping it. This is my problem with the song. First of all, there's one verse, and it's shared between Lil Maboo and Lil RT. And first of all, Lil Maboo, I guess he has a solid business plan. He's making money for himself. He's doing his thing. And obviously a lot of his shit is fucking getting into like the 6ix9ine bag, doing gimmick rap and, you know, fucking showing guns, spinning the block and stuff like that as a university kid, whatever. But you can't convince me furthermore when a 10-year-old threatens to spin my block. There's a 10-year-old kid threatening to spin my block.
That's so fucked up.
Bro, it's so fucked. I don't know who thought this was a good... What does this mean? What does this mean for the fate of rap, bro? Like,
what more can you expect? It's Lil Maboo.
It's the collaboration is by Lil Maboo, who is a university kid who obviously comes from a good upbringing. He's convincing me that he's gonna spin my block with laser points, and then I'm getting double threatened by Lil RT, a 10-year-old who was born in 2014. And apparently I'm going to get shot up by Lil Maboo too. And they're both big dogs. They're both these crazy, you know, criminals that do a lot of criminalish shit. What? That's why, bro, this is too hard of a gimmick, bro. There's no convincing me on this
But that's the problem, is that the gimmick could only go on for so long. Like, sure, it was cool with mathematical disrespect if people found it funny, but like, you can't flourish throughout a whole career by making that kind of music where, again, going back to how we were talking about mockery before, like, bro, like Lil Maboo's lyricism, like it is mocking like a whole subgenre of gangster rap where you have people that are like literally living this shit, and here you are coming on the mic and like mocking the lifestyle.
And then
like,
in this song as well, you get Lil RT in his little 10-year-old voice. Poor kid, he sounds so innocent. He says, "I can never say his name and give him fame. I know he wish I would. Gang, gang." Bro, who's beefing with a 10-year-old? Bro, who's going at it with a 10-year-old? Speak up on the game and I let it flame. Is that understood? Who's opening up the caravan doors and letting him spray? What's like? This is why I can't buy into this. This was one of the worst ideas of a first
unless
song.
it's like a Tomas from Breaking Bad kind of like play. I don't know, bro. Let's fucking hope not. But like, I'm just saying,
crazy.
I
rewatched
know it
that.
though.
I rewatched it recently, right? And I rewatched it while I was like out with the virus and stuff like that. Crazy.
But that's the thing, is
that was
like,
a crazy scene.
listen, I don't think
whoever
whoever his name is involved in that kind of shit. But just to say like.
Even at that, promoting like violence throughout children.
My children, yeah, it's fucked.
It's absolutely fucked. There is no way you guys should be doing this type of marketing.
No,
at least in my opinion.
No way.
All right, number 4.
It's grippy.
I have it at number 4.
You have it number 4 too?
I have it number 4.
Me too. Okay, I want to say this about the song. The song became way worse to me because it's one of the greatest rappers of all time that's like making it. Like that made me really unhappy when listening to it.
I feel you.
That really played a role for me. She said she was gay until I slayed, and now she's strictly dickly. Or, better yet, she thick in the hips. She a hippie. All while Cole is humming all seductive like.
She gonna chew on the stick like it's Wrigley's? Yeah, believe it or not, like Ripley's.
You know what, bro? I'm gonna tell my kids this was AI, bro. I have to.
Yeah,
I gotta play it off, bro. When I show them the greatness of Cole's catalog, this one cannot be listened to.
Imagine they bring it up. They're like, "Dad, this is your goat."
Yeah.
And be like, no,
this was AI. This wasn't him. It wasn't him.
Ask Mom.
The bots got to him. But
There's
yeah,
no way. And I don't know why the move kind of happened. Because the whole thing of, I guess, him bumping... Remember that video of him going viral of him in the club bumping Cash Cobain? And then it was like, okay, like maybe that was a precursor to what will come next. Bro, I didn't need the Cash Cobain collaboration. This did not need to happen. You could collaborate with other artists. Don't get me wrong. And, I think that this was a big misstep. And obviously this was after post-battle. So this just got to a whole different level. and it became a viral sensation.
How are we listening to like J. Cole's like iPhone like typing like sound effects while he's like putting in the name of a random hoe? Like, what do we get to? And not only that, but like, bro, Cash Cobain bodied J. Cole in a song? Like, what alternate reality are we living in, bro?
It's crazy.
Bro, what?
And he has, the whole thing Cash Cobain's innocent
No,
here.
he's not. I want to eat your body like a 10-piece like a 10-piece McNugget.
Fuck that. I want parts of your vagina. Like, damn, Tony, I know that shit macaroni. What the fuck are we doing here?
And like, bro, like Fisher by Cash Cobain was like in my top 10 most played songs of the year. Like, he can catch a vibe sometimes, but this wasn't it.
This one's crazy. Want to get in your drawers till my dick is soft. Let my dick dissolve in your body, bro. What the fuck? Holy fuck.
You know what made it worse is that, like, obviously you have the Cash Cobain hi-hats, but the mixing was off on the vocals too, bro. Like, it sounds low quality as a final mix. Horrible. This is the one.
I'm reading the rest of these lyrics from Cash Cobain. If you really pay attention to these lyrics,
it's horrible.
Yeah, okay, top 3.
Top 3. Here we go.
All right, next one I'm gonna have. This is gonna be Facts by Tom McDonald featuring Ben Shapiro. Do you have it?
Not yet.
Oh,
not yet.
Not yet.
Number 3 is Willis by Kid Cudi featuring Chip the Ripper.
Willis is worse than this.
No, Facts is worse, bro. I'm sorry.
Willis is worse.
Bro, it's fucking Ben Shapiro, bro, in a rap song, bro. Come on. Just like that is enough. Just the feature credits is enough to be the worst song of the year, bro.
If I were to play this versus Willis to a random stranger, no context of who's making the song, Willis is objectively a worse song. Bro, the vocals.
I'm a rapper now. I'm like Lizzo. My pockets are fat. Like, what? Bro, what?
Crazy. Oh, shit.
All my peoples, download the song. Let's get a Billboard #1. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Listen, man. If you guys want to read the lyrics of this, I think there's just so many things wrong with this song. I don't even know what to say, bro. Like, you could have Facts at #1. I don't give a fuck, honestly.
I do.
Produced by Tom McDonald. He self-produced the song. The lyrics are forced onto you. It's preachy. It just like
give him a Grammy.
Yeah, it just feels like Ben Shapiro and Tom McDonald are fucking breathing down your neck, trying to like, oh, you shouldn't do this. Oh no, but believe what I say. And listen, dude, you're a Canadian wrestler, and the other one, this podcast and shit. Like, what do you want me to do, bro? How could I buy into this? I can't buy into it. Ben Shapiro's the type of guy to argue against you on like the type of water you drink. He's like that type of guy. You're like, those are not the right soles on your shoes. No, and then I hurt you. He's like that type of guy. And that's this song is uncomfortable, bro. It's just uncomfortable.
Yeah, it is.
It's like having 2 annoying teachers, like just behind your neck, like just fucking bashing you and just telling you why you're not good as a person. It's like, dude, fuck. Do so, like, smoke a J, have a beer, bro. Do something. Chill.
I just don't like when like the political like rhetoric is like that intense and that like in your face. Like, no matter like whatever you believe in, whatever, just don't shove it. Like, I'm trying to listen to music. Well, mind you,
you're not trying.
I'm not trying to listen to Tom McDonald, but it went too viral to ignore. That's what happened with that song,
Yeah, but this one, no, I could have ignored this. I don't think anyone would have the balls to use.
Super viral.
Yeah, but no one would have the balls to endorse this song.
Charted on the Hot 100, brother. It went fucking mega viral.
It did.
But yeah, Willis by Kid Cudi and Chip the Ripper.
Can we save it for after?
Okay, well, I'll talk about it later. So yeah, let's go into number 2 then.
Wagwan Delilah. Is that what we're doing it?
I have Oppie Day by Lil Maboo. That's where I had to bring it in.
Oh, you didn't want to do Wagwan Delilah, but you brought it in. So you're like,
I'm going to speak about it right before we get into the number 1 because it's in my dishonorable mentions.
Okay, Wagwan Delilah. The reason why I brought this in is because when Lou and I did the first audio podcast, you're like, bro, it's released on audio. Like, sorry, it's released on DSPs and it's on Drake's profile. Like, this is a song. This is just not like a random like parody. And you know what? I kind of understand that though. And it's horribly mixed. It's obviously a gimmick song. I could speak about it all day, but I don't know. I find it kind of funny. But it is one of the worst like songs all year that's released on DSPs. It's hard not to put this on the list.
That's why it's a dishonorable mention for me because like all the songs I tried choosing, it's like the artist actually put an attempt to at least try to maybe make good music, whereas with Wagwan Delilah, like, it's just a big troll. So I'm not going to, like, it won't piss me off as much as some of these other ones. And, like, I made me laugh, too. I got some humor out of it. You know what I mean? So that's kind of why it's not there.
The Drake melodies are hilarious. Loki, the Drake feature's fucking funny. Even when Snow Day goes through all of the banks and all the shit, all the shit that he could fraud.
All the Canadian banks that we all familiar with.
But we're, like, that's it. You can't, you definitely can't be mad at the song, but it's It is one of the worst songs released on DSPs. That's how I viewed it.
Fair enough.
That's the way
it's
that
be
I
in a lot
kind
of
of
people's
viewed it.
list. But yeah, Lil Maboo, he had to make the list, bro. I don't think anyone on this list is more deserving of a spot than Lil Maboo. So shout out to Lil Maboo. And on this song, he decided to interpolate Daniel Powder's #1 hit song, Bad Day. And you had a bad day from 2005. And he turned You Had a Bad Day into These Hoes Be So Fake. Some of the absolute worst auto-crooning I've ever had the displeasure of listening to. And it feels like he is ridiculing hip-hop culture, like we were talking about before. Like him just rapping about his ops and sending his ops to heaven like it's some joke. Like, I just don't fuck with that at all. And like that's something that's prominent, obviously, throughout all of his shit. But like there's real rappers that are documenting real life shit in the gangster rap subgenre that want to, you know, that are aiming towards having an escape of that lifestyle, and like you're just kind of making fun of it. Doesn't really sit the best.
And yeah, you're
with me.
putting yourself in that environment, and you're just. It's you know
it's
how
weird.
we do it. We don't like to put ourselves on like the moral high ground type of thing.
No,
with the
but
music, but it just his music feels fucking weird. I'm not gonna lie.
And he has lyrics like, "Don't let the bed bugs bite," like on some fucking nursery rhyme shit in this too. Listen, bro, maybe a 12-year-old like TikTok Riz kid can enjoy this music because it is getting plays. It's just not for me, man. It's not for me, dog.
I don't know how you could possibly buy into it.
Dishonorable mentions, though. Wagwan Delilah, for the reasons I stated. Bigfoot by Nicki Minaj, one of the worst diss songs ever. Jail Part 1, like you talked about. And The Heart Part 6 by Drake. If I were just looking at the lyrics, this would be in the list. But because the song is so fucking well produced, I couldn't put it in, bro. Because like if you don't pay attention to the lyrics, it could have been an amazing song just in terms of like the rhyme scheme and like, again, the fucking production from Coleman and Wanda, like
Everything's great about it except for the lyrics.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Dishonorable mention, I guess. Thank you, the shit. If I had to put it in there,
Yeah,
you know. But regardless, though, I kind of just treated this as a top 10. I didn't take it too seriously.
All right, #1 before you get to Willis, because I have that at #3, which we're going to talk about. I have Facts by Tom McDonald featuring Ben Shapiro.
So yeah, we can talk a bit about Facts before we end off with Willis. But we kind of spoke about it though. It feels fucking forced. It feels like Ben Shapiro and Tom McDonald are forcing this down your throat. You know?
I just can't believe that, like, you know, someone will go through a long day at work and unironically decide to play Sir Thomas McDonald, bro. Like, how is that, like, your relaxation time? How is it being made up of, like, Tom McDonald music and this song in particular? I don't understand it, bro. It's a wannabe, like, revolutionary, triumphant political anthem. And
that's
it's
why
just
it comes,
so cringe.
Yeah, it comes off cringe and forced. Honestly, I don't even want to give time to it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't even make
Let's
sense.
get into Willis.
Bro, come on.
Okay, I want to start off before we grill into it. This was a major letdown for me because if you go to like the history of Kid Cudi and Chip the Ripper, like
they have
a resume, bro. Look at songs like Brothers or Higher.
But
they have great songs together.
But this is why this song to me is genuinely one of the worst, bro. Is because this comes to us from a legend, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Kid Cudi, Drake, and Cole made my list. All these guys made my Spotify.
And Kanye.
Lists. There you go. But with this, there's no escaping it, bro. I'm sorry. This is the worst vocal performance of the year. These are some of the worst flows I have heard all year, if not the worst flow all year. It's like this does not sound serious. I don't know who let him put this out. I don't even know how you could create that. You're Kid Cudi, bro. You have created Mr. Rager. You have created the Man in the Moon series. You've created In the Cud. You know, whatever. Even Intergalactic. Like it's
decent.
It's not a bad album. It's decent, but there's musical intention behind that. With this, it just sounded like he was taking a piss, but like he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
he genuinely didn't give a fuck.
There's weird vibes that come off of the song too. That's something that like plagued the whole Insano era. But to me, yeah, just the delivery is so sluggish and so whiny, and it sounds like they intentionally wanted to sound drunk while recording the song. Like literally, that's the best way I could describe this song.
Oh my God.
It's like they're literally drunk while recording. That's what it sounds like.
And I go to Kid Cudi for these fantastic melodies, incredible writing too. He's always been so intentional with it, and that was the whole problem with this Insano run, was that there was none of that. And this is the epitome of the album. This is why I genuinely dislike this song. It's the song I dislike the most from the entire year. If ever my cousin Chris ever tries to defend any new Kid Cudi, I'm bringing this in.
Has he? Has he yet?
No, he knows. But I'm a major Kid Cudi fan, and this was a letdown.
What an era for Cudi, eh?
Getting silly, love to get in the middle of it. I love Willis. Sorry, Love It Willis. Shake your ass, shake your ass. What the fuck? What the fuck? No way.
I'm shaking that ass. I'm getting them sacks. He literally said, sitting on the porch from 11 to 4 a.m. What's up, Jared? Oh no, that ain't him.
What? It's the worst song of the year for me.
Messy offbeat drums. The snares feel disruptive as fuck. No potential in the song whatsoever.
No. So how did it feel to make this list, man?
It was fun, bro. It was really fun to go through these. I can't lie. And it's a lighter recording too, you know? Like we're always going into like these deep analytical fucking essays on fucking rap songs. Like,
what do you think about Illmatic?
The first 16 bars of that song are fucking wild, bro.
He did it in one take. Don't remember
that double time flow. Don't forget the double time flow.
Actually, let us know what's the worst recording we did all year.
Yeah, what was the most painful to listen to, guys? Let us know.
What did we fuck up on? Drop it in the comment section, guys. But as always, thank you so much for giving us the time of day. We appreciate you guys so much. And as I mentioned before, we're going to be going through a lot of end of the year content on a week-to-week basis towards the end of the year, and then we're going to get into our midway of the decade content. It's going to be a super fun time for the channel. So much love to everyone, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.